when the
Okay.
sweet, it's
We're
savory,
back
you get a little bit
with
of
another
texture and
video.
shrimp in there. I'm gonna try to
Whoa.
do a little smaller bite this time.
I haven't been posting in a while.
Sausage, egg, you get the texture from both, you get the flavor from both. The strength of Vietnamese street food is in the creativity and the innovation. Always coming up with new stuff because you don't need a ton of money to create really interesting and delicious street food. I love it. This is our first food. We have just getting started. Let's keep going. Let's try that without any sauce. Let's go for it. Lemongrass and this beautiful pairing of this juicy, savory pork. Then inside of that is that crunchy, delicious snail. Two things you wouldn't think would go together well. You don't exactly picture a pig and a snail holding hands, walking down the beach together. It didn't seem like they'd be star-crossed lovers. But in this instant, those two ingredients go together incredibly well. I'm gonna dip the rest of this in the fish sauce. Oh, it's glistening. That's incredible. Next food, let's go. We just stumbled upon our next food right here. Oh my gosh, the pan is hot. She's frying some of this batter right now. So this is a rice batter that she's putting into this tin. This is a dish called bang clap. It's very famous in a city called Vung Tau, but here she's kind of remixed and made her own version of it. So right now she's putting in these little quail eggs into each one, and then you get to pick other toppings that you want inside your little fried cup. So she's putting in some artificial crab legs, some shrimp. Right now she's adding in some pork to some of the cups, then scallion oils and scallion on top of everything from their crispy fried onions. It looks like we may have had a slight miscommunication because I have 4 plates of food in front of me right here. But the total comes up to 160,000, which means we're getting even closer to our goal. This one right here, you can see some of the crunchy scallions on top. You can see that green onion. Even the outside is like rippling crispiness. I just want to see how it tastes on its own. Let's go for it. Like a little creamy inside, on the outside ultra crunchy, crispy. You can taste a little bit of the meat, you can taste the egg in there, but I gotta say, there's almost no flavor here. The flavor is really gonna come from any of the herbs you put on it or this potent fish sauce right here. And that has, I believe, some pickled radish. So the next move is to grab that and really completely submerge it in this sauce. That is a delicious sauce, and I'm telling you, if you had some... It's raining. We're in Vietnam, the humidity is like 98%. I'm actually not even sad that it's raining right now because it is so hot. I look like I just ran 5K. Wow, it's getting crazy out here. Well, everyone is up there. I'm in my little zone of happiness right here. It cannot be interrupted. I cannot be stopped. Check this one out. We've got mock crab, more scallions, more fried shallot. I'm going to put that in the sauce. I'm going to put some of these on there too. Let's try another bite. I love it. When you come to Southeast Asia, anytime you see somebody with one of those tins that has these little divots just big enough for these to be made inside out, you have to try it out. It's going to be fried, crunchy, and absolutely delicious. This is a big win. Plus, we spent almost $6 here, so we're really racking up the money. It's still racing. Oh, this is not good. I'm trying to get as close to the counter as I can. My ass is getting poured on right now. Right here, they have a big selection of meats, a nice big variety. I can pour it on there and then transferring it to the grill. That is going to cook up beautifully. All right, let's go. So, but I want to introduce you to this first. It is a ground beef that they mix with delicious spices. They've formed it around here. It's almost like a Vietnamese kebab. So I want to try it just how it is. Let's go for it. Oh yeah. You can tell there's fish sauce in the meat because it's so sweet. It's got this umami kind of savoriness to it. You can see how it's just wrapped around the lemongrass so wonderfully. And it picks up a little bit of flavor from the lemongrass too. This is so good. I don't think it needs any sauce added to it. Over here, all that loaf, they've got 4 of them together on a stick. Each stick is about $1, which is a great deal too. It's sweet, it's juicy. I believe it's hard to describe. I mean, I could just say the exact name, but if you've never tried it, it wouldn't mean anything to you. It's just very fragrant and aromatic, and it adds its own flavor to the meat itself. It's a little meat cigar. Time to light up, baby. Over here, the octopus. I'm gonna rip off one of these big tentacles. You can see these little suckers, tiny on the bottom, getting bigger as they move up the tentacle. I'm putting this green chili sauce, sop some of that up, and take it down. I know a lot of Americans don't calamari. Unfortunately, they just know like that one version of squid, which is kind of cut up and fried. But grilled octopus is so incredible. This chili sauce, it is so fresh, so spicy. And that's combining with the sauce they put on there already. Incredible. Fresh seafood, right here in this market. We've gone from eggs wrapped in hot dogs to this so far in just a little bit of time. I think we're doing great. Let's keep this train moving. have our next food. This is something I did not expect to see in this market. It is sea urchin, but let me show you how they make it. The first thing he does, he puts it on the grill and he cracks a quail egg into it. And he lights up his torch and he torches it from the bottom, getting the whole thing to kind of start boiling out, cooking the egg inside. The next step, he's putting in the cheese. So we ordered 2 with cheese and 2 with peanuts. So that is some kind of a liquid cheese like I've never seen before. Torches that up. Then we've got these green scallions going in with some scallion oil and some nice peanuts on top. Oh yes. You just throw these on the platter, bring that to the table. We got ourselves a nice little treat. And now we're back. Sea urchin is not my favorite food. To me, it tastes kind of metallic, but here he's prepared it in a different way. So we have the sea urchin, we have some of the egg, and then some of the cheese on there too. Some of the most random ingredients I've ever seen together. Moment of truth. Let's try it out. I like that. I cannot guarantee you that there's sea urchin in here. Mostly it just tastes like cheesy, almost mayonnaise-y eggs. I literally have scraped everything out of the bottom, so there has to be sea urchin in here. Let's try one more bite. A hint of sea urchin in there. It's not a strong flavor. Mostly you're getting some of that really processed cheese, which is actually pretty tasty, and then the quail egg. But for one of these, it's 50,000 dong. It's about $2.50. So you're paying about $1 per bite here. That is pretty pricey. Let's try this one. So this one here is scallion, peanut, and sea urchin. Definitely there's some sea urchin meat in there. That's very nice food. Wow, I'm very pleasantly surprised by this. It's not a big quantity of food, but it's quite delicious. I love the scallion oil flavor. It's one of my favorite flavors of ingredients that they use in Vietnam. So it obviously has that really strong scallion taste. Plus the crunchiness of those nuts and just a little bit of meatiness from that sea creature. That is awesome. And when you're trying to get it to $100, that is the way to do it because that's roughly $10 right here for 10 bites and all. I'm getting slightly full, but we still have a couple more foods to go. And we're on to food number 9 or so. It is almost 9 p.m. We've been here for a few hours now rocking the street food. I found another one that I like and I'm going to try out and then I'm going to show you. It's kind of complicated, the recipe though, so let me take you through it step by step. It all starts with an orange rice paper that she has to spritz like a houseplant. From there, it gets 1 layer of chili salt. She spreads out some beautiful herbs on top. A quail egg gets cut into several pieces. Next, some scallion oil. Then crushed peanuts, fried onions, some sauté sauce, and then it's time for the rolling. This is the most important step. It's actually not. They're all important. For the texture, you want it to be rolled nice and tight. I mean, this is really tighter than one of Snoop Dogg's joints. Then she's going to take them all, cut them with the scissors. Now she's putting on some mayonnaise. So that is complete, and we're ready to bring it to the table. Another vendor, another food. This is bancheng gun. So bancheng means rice paper. This orange stuff right here is a rice paper. Gun means the roll. Chewy rice paper on the outside, and tons of different